Welcome to JACT Ventures and our Orlando vacation.
We're currently at Disney's Animal Kingdom and at the Tree of Life. Enjoying Pandora today. Next is a safari.
Go do it.
On Tuesday, we did our third Disney park. Well, technically fourth, because we did Hollywood and Magic Kingdom on Sunday. But on Tuesday, we went to Animal Kingdom, and that was my favorite. Just walking into that place, the whole atmosphere was totally fun, and it's something I'd always thought about even growing up as a kid was I want to go to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, it's a good time.
And we went to the Pandora area first to do the Flight of Passage, and I kind of wish we would have watched Pandora beforehand.
Avatar.
Oh yeah, sorry, Avatar.
From the movie Avatar.
Yeah, and the whole world they've created is just amazing. And Flight of Passage was really fun, simulation, flying through the world of Pandora. The Tree of Life. We went to the African Safari Land, and that was great. Now the lines definitely are incredibly long. You're waiting. This is a slow time because we're during the week and there's no kids on school vacation, and we were still waiting 60 minutes to 85 minutes in line. But it was worth it for the African Safari.
Yeah.
Not sure if you guys know this, but those two little horns that are on the top of the giraffe's head, those are actually called ossicles, if you wanted to know. Well, you'll see the newest one. He's only about 5.5, 6 feet tall. He's right there on the left. Now, this little guy, he was about 6 foot tall when he was born, but he'll grow to be about 18 to 20 feet tall. I'm not sure if she's gonna cross the road or not, so I don't know whether to go or not. We're gonna cross the road first though. Thank you, ma'am. Now, like I said, they're naturally 6 feet tall when they're born, but they'll grow to be about 18 to 20 feet tall, making them the tallest animals in the entire world. And that tallness obviously does help them out quite a bit. It helps them see out over the savannah to see if there's any predators hiding, waiting for them in the tall grass. Here on her right hand side, I almost missed her. I missed her last time. She's got those stripes on her front and back legs. She's honestly, she's closest to the water in that little bitty cavern right there. These two ladies and one up at the top of the hill. Now these greater kudu are some of the largest African antelope. They do weigh up to about 750 pounds each. But these are all females, and we know that they're females because they don't have any horns. If they did, that would actually mean that they're males, and males can grow horns up to 6 feet long. Now these beautiful ladies do stand up to be about 5 to 6 feet tall at the shoulder. Now pink-backed pelicans actually do get their names from during mating season. Under their wings, their feathers will turn a beautiful light pinkish color. Kind of like if you guys have ever had a crush on someone and you blush when you see them. It's pretty much the same idea. Now down here on the left, going into the water, right under it, you guys can look down there. There's a hippo. That's a Nile hippo. She's moving real slow right through the bottom. So hippos don't actually, they don't swim, they run and or walk. Okay, they're the well, they're not the Hartman's Mountain. They're the white-bearded wildebeest. Now, those white-bearded wildebeest actually do lay facing separate directions, and they do that so they can keep an eye out on all of their surroundings. Just in case any danger does come to them, they can get up and run away. Now, way at the top of the hill, if you guys looked and saw those animals with those really large horns, those were the Ankole cattle. The Ankole cattle are one of the 2 domestic animals that we have here on the reserve. They're also known as the Watusi cattle because they were first domesticated by the Watusi tribe out in Africa. Now, these are female African elephants. They don't weigh as much as males. They only weigh about 7,000 pounds. While males are about 2 times the size of that, weighing about 14,000 pounds. Now, unfortunately, these elephants are very heavily poached for their tusks. That's because their tusks are made out of ivory. And they actually really do need their tusks for survival. Now, ivory is sold for a very high price on the black market. Once those tusks are taken from these guys, they cannot regrow them. So it looks like we've got one more female out here on the the left-hand side. Gotta learn my left from my right. And it looks like she's just munching away. Now, a few seconds ago, she was flapping her ears. There she goes again. Now, when elephants flap their ears like that, that actually means they're probably a little too hot. So they do that so they can cool down their body temperature. That's because they have really important blood vessels that run right behind their ears. So as they flap their ears, they're sending currents of air over those blood vessels, bringing their body temperature down a full 15 degrees. Wallowing is the action of rolling around in the mud. And white rhinos do that, especially when they're too hot. They do that so they can cool off. So they'll coat their skin, they'll roll around, what they're doing right now, or just lay in it. They'll roll around in it to keep their skin nice and cooled off, but also it'll help them stay nice and cooled off. It'll act as a natural sunscreen and a natural bug repellent. Yep, we've got 2 here, so 3 on the left, 1 on the right. Looks like they recently wallowed, so we're gonna just kind of hang out right here. Now these white rhinos are different from black rhinos. They actually do weigh up to 4,000 to 5,000 pounds. So not Swahili for warthog, and Swahili for foolish one. Now we got one male down here on the left. We can tell he's a male because he got those warts on the side of his face. And then the 2 females are up at the top. These warthogs have those small snouts and those razor sharp tusks.
My favorite. Is that your favorite? Do you have a favorite out of the Disney adventures?
I don't know if I have a favorite. Probably the Avatar ride was probably my favorite. They're all cool. I mean, they all have their different. Disney World is fun.
We have gone on a couple of roller coasters. We went on Space Mountain, and then at Animal Kingdom we went on Everest, which was a fun, thrilling.
Fun one, yeah. Big ride, big roller coaster ride.
Yeah. And so now we are to Wednesday, and on Wednesday we took the day off and slept in, and then we went out to dinner.
Sat around the pool a little bit.
Oh yeah, we did
Went
enjoy.
to dinner with Ryan and Alyssa at Texas Roadhouse.
Had a good steak dinner.
Came home and watched Avatar.
Yeah, so we did finally decide to watch it, just to remember how cool it was, I guess. And so now we're midway into our vacation. We have today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have 4 more days. And tomorrow, Krishna and Michaela are coming to stay with us at the resort. And we're all gonna go to Universal Studios to Harry Potter World. We're doing that Friday, and then we're doing it again Saturday, and I think Ryan and Alyssa might join us at Harry Potter World on Saturday too. So it'll be the 6 of us again. And then for Sunday, we're planning maybe a drive over to the coast to Daytona
Daytona Beach.
and hang out with Ryan and Alyssa, and then maybe you and I will go on our own to go do a tour of the racetrack. We're kind of in the middle of making those plans.
Right.
But it has been a real fun and somewhat exhausting vacation. And we had to go buy Shoals foot soles because we have tired feet.
Sore feet.
Yeah. It's all worth it.